Mona, I feel like I always start this on a Monday morning with a cough, so apologies for that. So I've got some Vinted V versus eBay sales things going out to show you. God, I do sound a bit morose this morning, I think. A bit lackluster. Tired as, however, we plod on. Good morning, Rosie. I hope you're well. Yeah, to be honest, what was the title? Something is hard. Budgeting is hard. Yes. God, I feel like a spoilt brat, but obviously with reselling, generally for most people, the most enjoyable part is the sourcing. It's not the listing or the packaging or the customer service. It's the sourcing or the finding stuff, like the buzz of finding, a winner, something that meets your metrics, or a bolo, or just a good find. That's where the dopamine hit comes from for me, generally, and the sale coming through, I suppose. But so if you cut that right down, because you're actually having to face up to the fact that this is a business, not a hobby, it's a bit miserable. I feel like a right spoilt brat saying that, but that is what I have concluded this morning, just before I came on here, because so last week, I can't remember what day I did it, or if I spoke about it on here, but I realised people have been telling me for years to have a separate, Catherine, if you're watching, you're going to be overjoyed, have a separate business account to your personal account. And I said, I don't need that. I use QuickBooks, and it, categorises everything. So I know exactly what profit I'm at, what I've got to report. But there is something very different about seeing, it's like the difference, seeing what's in your account, actually what's in your account to spend, like in the business account. It's like the difference between paying with a card or your phone that you don't feel it, and paying with cash, hard cash. It feels very different being able to look at my account, see what's in there, like, right, I need to keep that back for tax. Okay, that would be my next payment to me, like, which I'm not there. So actually, that at the moment, there's nothing for sourcing right now. You need to sell some stuff before you can buy more stuff. And actually seeing it like that in my account, it's shocking, because if I wasn't seeing it like that in my account, I would be going off QuickBooks and just going, oh, I need to spend money to, you need to invest to, what's the phrase? You need to spend money to make money, or whatever. And I wouldn't have given it a second thought. I would have been outsourcing most days last week, on the train, on the bus, whatever. But as it was, I only went, maybe it was before I decided to get my direct debits out of that account. I bussed it and did the 2 towns that I would do in a day, one day. My locals that I literally passed to go for a coffee or whatever, obviously pop into those. It's not even, I don't have to go on any transport or anything for those. The rest of the week, so that was one day during the week, no sourcing. It hurt. And then I went to the boot yesterday, and I only picked up 2 things, which was, if you follow my Vinted, then you'll see a picture. I love the frame, gold frame with red velvet, and some really lush Laura Ashley pair of cushions with tassels on. That's what I bought. So that was just, it's not like going out and spending 100 quid like I would usually of a day sourcing. It was a few quid. So I would allow myself to spend a few quid, but I'm not doing any proper sources until I can see in my account that I have the money to source. And it really hurts. It really hurts. That's what, because I've, I do have. This is the thing. I thought if somebody came in here, they would say, right, be honest, do you have anything else you can list? And so I was listing some more silk. I thought, well, yeah, I do actually. I do have some jewellery still in the drawer that I could be listing. And so I listed more silver last week. I'm going to list some more this week. Some are sold, some hasn't yet. And jewellery's longer tail than, my clothing stuff. So, yeah, honestly, if I'm honest with myself, I've got stuff in the drawer I could list. It's not the stuff I want to list. I want new stuff. So it's about, I can't believe it. You have to be responsible and hard with yourself if you're going to do it properly, I suppose. And we'll see. We'll see if being responsible and a bit harder with myself and actually budgeting. It's boring to me. It's boring budgeting. What's fun is going out and blowing loads of money sourcing in a day and coming back with all my wares. So this is what's happening. I've shared it with you, and I will show you some bits going out in a minute. Good morning, Steph. Speculate to accumulate. That's right, Rosie. Good morning, Christine. Hope you're well. Michelle, does anyone know how to turn off simple delivery? Oh, I haven't turned it off because I actually really like it, but it should be in your, I don't know, to be honest, but let me have a quick look. So I'm sure it's probably just in your account settings or something, or if you've got business policies, it would be in there. Right, account settings. So account settings at the top under your hi, whatever your name is. Postage preferences under selling. Is it there? Let's have a look. Yes, simple delivery. And you can edit it there. And I've actually, looks like I've edited mine already because my courier options are every and Royal Mail, which I can drop off down the road. I haven't added anything else. So yeah, it's at the top. Account settings, postage preferences. You can do it in there. Hope that helps. Right, so no worries. Good morning, RJ. Let's have a look. I mean, it was payday weekend last weekend. Did anybody benefit from that? I sold a couple of decent things. I cleared a couple of things. So on eBay at the moment, active listings, 45 items, some of which are also on my Vinted. And on my Vinted, I currently have profile active 65 items. So, I don't run a large store, as we know, because I get too frustrated with seeing the same bits. I've had a couple of returns as well. One already resold and got good feedback on. So, sometimes it's just, it just happens, doesn't it? And people have different expectations of stuff, and then somebody else gets them and says, I love it. So that's where we are at. Let's show you. Feel free to put any other questions in the chat, by the way. If I can answer, I will. Jill, good morning. I've had to wind down the sourcing tuna from, God, it's piss boring, isn't it? To be honest, it's piss boring. Right, so I had on eBay this weekend one sale. How many did I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on Vinted. So Vinted is winning this week's, and so sorry, I just spat on. So the eBay sale is this gorgeous jelly cat. She has had a wash. I washed her. If anybody is afraid of washing jelly cats, I mean, I wash trainers in the machine as well, but I put her through on a whitewash. And then I discovered, because I'd taken her dress off to do that, then I discovered that her dress actually was a bit grubby too. So I washed her dress separately in a coloured wash. Now she is called, let me tell you, Lucy Lamb. She is retired, this particular Lucy Lamb, and she is part of the Floral Friends crew. I think that's referring to this little floral stuff here. I mean, maybe some of them, you know, when they have the floral ears or something, maybe they're part of that crew. I paid, well, this took a long time. So I paid £2 for her, and she took 10 weeks to sell. I had her up high at about 50 because, you know, I'd seen one had sold for around there. So I priced mine up, had it on Vinted as well, had her on Vinted as well. But somebody offered whatever they offered. So I can't work it out with the, you know, the buyer protection fee that goes on. But they made an offer, and I thought, oh yes, do you know what? Like, it was about 35 or something. I'm going to go for that because she's been on for 10 weeks, and I paid £2, and I ended up back in my pocket after fees with £32.37. So she made me 30 quid, which, thank you. Yeah, fab. Now, she was on for 10 weeks. I can't imagine me keeping a piece of clothing for 10 weeks. I cannot imagine it. But jellycats, jewellery, maybe a picture on my wall, I had no problems with the clothing. God, I'm doing it again, sorry. The clothing, I don't know what it is, but I panic. I think I'm going to be stuck with it forever. I'm never going to get my money back. Something like this. I'm just happy to wait. Anyway, 30 quid. So the other toy type thing that I sold this weekend, and then I'll do the clothes, is a My Little Pony. Look at the curls on that. She is called Ringlet Rainbow Curl. I was calling her something else to the girl. I was calling her Curl One Out, but moving on. I mean, that must be how she originally, because sometimes you see these and like somebody playing as a little girl's or boy has brushed the hair out and it's gone all grim. That must be what ringlet curl originally was like. So I did say a bit of her hair's a little bit crispy, like there. I don't know if that was an elastic band that's kind of welded itself in there. I did try and sort of rinse it under the tap. I thought I don't want to lose all of her lovely ringlets. So, and I took a picture of her on Friday when I was going for a coffee, and I thought, oh, I'm going to look her up because I can see she's like a G1 and generation 1, first generation from 80s. I'll look her up, and I went away and I forgot, and I looked her up either that night, Friday night, or Saturday morning. I did a Google Lens, my new best friend, and I was like, oh, she's one to pick up at £1.99. So I went back for when the shop opened on Saturday morning, picked her, did a donation as well, picked her up for £1.99, and I must have that's right. I thought, because she's like a collectible, I thought, oh, I feel like it's eBay that she should go on. And that's what I was thinking. So I put her on eBay Saturday morning. She got 3 watches straight away. And I thought, that's really unusual for eBay. That never happens. And then, but none of them actually made an offer. I think I had her on at 35. No one made an offer, or, within hours, I'm expecting an offer, so by like the afternoon, tea time-ish, I thought, I might put her on Vinted as well, actually. Put her on Vinted, same thing, watches started coming. Somebody messaged me saying, could I reserve her? I said, I'm sorry, I don't reserve anymore. I've never had somebody actually pay, I don't think, when I've reserved something for them. So I just don't do it anymore. And I apologise and say I don't do it anymore. I don't say why. And everybody accepts it. And this lady said, oh, will you reserve her until I have, until I have funds through. And I said, sorry, I don't reserve anymore. And then, funny enough, a few minutes later, she bought her. So I must have sent an offer, because she sold for £31.99. So she also made me £30. So Google Lens, my new best friend. So that's another £30 from a toy. Happy with that. Right, on to clothing. So we've got a few bits of clear it out, not picking up again, and a couple of, oh, yes, thank you, I will have you again. Let me get another chair. So now that we've got Molly, I never know what's on the floor. And she'll have been here out on the tiles in the evening and could be having her little white hairs on the floor. So, let's find poetry shirt dress. Nice lightweight pale blue, but shirt dress, that's what it's all about, isn't it? Midi. This, it was looking a bit better than this before it went into the drawer. Paid £10. It was on for a week, accepted an offer of 30. That's exactly where I want to be. Exactly where I want to be. To be honest, I'm happy with 15. I'll take 10 profit, but 20 jobs are good and don't even have to think about that. Good morning, Funky Neil. Morning, you lovelies. Simple delivery is compulsory for private sellers. Oh, I didn't realise that, Neil. Luckily, I prefer it anyway. So, yeah, fucking eBay. Next up. Right, this is it's a COS. It is a nice dress. It's not the newest label, I don't think. It's probably from last summer or something. It's a nice dress. I wasn't sure though. It's not. Has it got pockets? Oh yeah, it has got pockets, so that's always nice. But I don't know. I was feeling not sure about this one.
Hello.
I paid a tenner. It was only on a week. I put it on for 25 and I sent out offers of 20. Loads of watches, loads of favourites, whatever we are on Vinted. No one took the bait at 20 and somebody offered me 15 and I just took it. I thought, get my money back, and a fiver, but mostly get my money back so I can reinvest it. Maybe I bought the wrong COS because I'm never 100% on COS, so that's that. What are you up to?
I'm taking the bin out so I can
yeah.
It stunk when I did it last week. It's fucking grim. I had to air out the whole kitchen and everything.
Would everyone like to hear about Connie doing the little tray? Right, so next up, not something I usually buy. Free people. Do you want to just take that with you? Sorry if that was really loud. Thank you, the person that's given me a thumbs up. They might change it now. You want to shut the door?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Make more noise. Faye and Simon. Oh, yes. Hi, Simon. Say hello to Faye. Michelle, it's an absolute balls up. Just put a bit out about it. I'll check it out after Michelle finished. Good morning, Alison. You can custom simple bread. Oh yeah, we've just discussed that. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Heather. So free people, we the free. I wouldn't normally pick up free people, to be honest. I don't know where I am with it, but I really liked the. I think it's linen and cotton. Really oversized. It is a bit. It looks slightly wash faded. I didn't know if it was meant to be like that or, I thought it was quite the style. There was a lot of favoriting, but I paid £8. It was on for 4 weeks. So you can imagine the distress I was starting to feel with this. Somebody offered me £15.30 at the week and I was like, yeah. Free people, probably not. So that's that one. Got a nice banger coming up. A nice banger. Right, so that's that. Not looking at that again. I love this brand. Really wild. It is a spenny brand, but for me, unless maybe you're willing to wait longer, which I'm not, or the resale, it doesn't seem to be there, the resale value so much. I always seem to put it on at value and then end up dropping it to sell it or accepting an offer. I don't know if that's because people it's not so aware of brand. People aren't searching for it or what, I don't know. Anyway, really wild. Lovely tweed blazer, like a window pane check. Gorgeous. Yeah, you can see the print in there. Paid £17 for it because that's how confident I was. It was on for a few weeks. I accepted an offer of 30 because I was like, yeah, it's the same old. I always get excited for really wild and then I find it hard to get a decent price for it. That's good quality. So yeah, I'd have to really maybe be strict with myself with really wild in the future. I don't know. Yeah, I think I do need to. It's hard because it's really nice. It's really good quality. Right, and one banger. Yeah, last thing. Swim shorts. Yes, picking up swim shorts now. These are All Bar Brown. Love a bit of All Bar Brown. I thought that maybe All Bar Brown had gone into TK Maxx. Heather, you would know. Have they gone into TK Maxx? And that would like trash the value. But I sold some trousers really quickly that I was surprised it got great price on. And these, and I've got to tell you something grim if you're going to pick up swim shorts. So yeah, Lush. These nice little, these All Bar Brown, by the way, have like a style, and it tells you, is it there? Yeah, style is Bulldog. All Bar Brown Classic, OB Classic, style is Bulldog. There we go. It tells you in there. Yeah, Classic Bulldog. And the grim thing, and it'll tell you the size up there as well, 34 waist, is you have to check the nets inside these things. And I can tell you, because I've got a couple of pairs of Vilebrequin shorts, swim shorts as well, all of the nets have been absolutely minging. And for some people, they might be checking the net and go, no, I'm not dealing with that. And it started me thinking about, well, what sort of price will I deal with somebody's grim net from that? Because I'm like, if I'm willing to pick up, I'm like, well, I can make 40 quid from that or whatever. What is my price? Because I can tell you, I have had to bleach the nets of all of the shorts. I had to bleach them. So, and also when you're photographing, and you might already know this, but people are going to want to see the nets. They want to see their white. Fair enough. So, and the other bizarre thing, just to let you know, so the Vilebrequin ones were fine. So you have to get the net out, and if you're going to pick these up, you need to know this, like hold the shorts back and just dip the net in the bleachy water until it goes white, rinse it off quickly and give it a wash. But you don't obviously want to be bleaching the shorts. And the worrying thing that happened with these ones is, and this can happen when bleaching something, they went pink inside. Here we go.
The bottom's covered in piss.
Can you do that somewhere else, please?
Oh,
Or just wait 5 minutes. I'll be 5 minutes. Connie, please.
I need to deal with it now. It stinks.
Right, we'll just carry on. Nice gusset shot. Yes, thank you.
Talking of gusset.
No, Connie, please. No. Can you?
It was in my window.
Oh yeah, I tried it in our window. I held it up by the gusset. This is the sun was coming through.
Right.
She like that. Right, okay. It went. So that noise you're making is really going through the video. It went pink, and that can happen. Apparently, the bleach reacts with something in the fabric, and it can go bright pink. And the pink started going onto the shorts as well. I was like, oh my god, I've ruined them. And I thought, oh well, that's that. I've ruined them. But I still thought I'm still going to rinse them in the water and chuck them in the machine in case, and all the pink went. So if it does go pink, don't panic. Rinse out quick, wash it. Right, so to the point now, after all that rambler, paid a tenner, listed for less than 24 hours, sold for 60. So that is why I'm bleaching gusset. So my price is 50 quid apparently. which makes me want. I am wondering, like, well, would it be 40? Would it be 30? What is my price for bleaching gussets? What's your price for bleaching gussets? Yeah, so there you go. That's never new. She's gone. Right. That's also a lesson for me. Do these when Connie has left the building. Yeah, but that was a great sale. Reacts with we. Simon, no, the pink is not the reacts with we. It's something in the fabric. Or maybe, yeah, the we is in the fabric, I suppose. Simon, I go to a salon for that. I've lost the thread here, but let's just move quietly on. Anyway, yeah, thank you. Thanks, 7 people, for the thumbs up. Thank you for joining me. God, I hope to have some more sales that I can go sourcing soon, because it is, well, I suppose I can go, if I can pick up something like Curly Whirly here. She was £1.99. I didn't have to get on a bus or a train to get her, but I cannot be spending 12 quid on a train and doing 100 quid at the moment. So it could be a bit of a boring show and tell next Monday. We'll see. Oh, actually, it's going to be Easter soon, isn't it? Am I here next Monday? Yes, I'm here next Monday. It's Easter the following weekend, and I'm going to be away. I'm going to Berlin and Amsterdam. Yes, so thank you for joining me. Have a lovely week. Good luck with your sales and sourcing. Bye-bye, don't die.